Let's go!
From Nintendo and Illumination.
The Super Mario Brothers can take care of the kingdom.
Comes a super-powered adventure. On April 1st.
Pack our things.
The galaxy gets even bigger.
He knows that's my bike, right?
Yes.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie. Rated PG. Only theaters April 1st. Get tickets now.
It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you, and all you have to do is push play and listen. You could say that I'm band curious, and indeed I am. Today is one of those days. Today is one of those bands that I feel like this show was made for, like a band you could say that's on the come up. I mean, they've been around a little bit, but this is a band that I've heard the name get bandied about, and wanted to give a try, and lo and behold, here we are. We're talking about Amyl and the Sniffers today, and immediately makes me think of the scene from Fight Club, but hopefully no more on that later. But so Peter, you jumped into the Deprogram channel, the Finding Panelist channels folks on Discord, and said, hey, I'd like to do this band. Tell me, what was it about this band that made you want to put them up for the show?
Well, they just had a new album come out last year, so I kind of wanted an episode out to get people aware of them and, get people checking out their back catalog. I actually discovered them in an unlikely place. I discovered them on my search bar in Instagram. It's like one of those automatic videos that came up, and it was this woman, like, in a crop top and like really short shorts, just like commanding a stage, and like they're playing like this like pub style punk rock. I'm like, holy shit, this is good. And I was in from there.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it be that way. Almost immediately, John, you said, yeah, I'm in for that. So was this just a chance to jump at something new, or was this on the radar already?
Kind of in between. Like, I had definitely heard their name around, and I had like heard maybe one or two songs, but it's not something that I was super familiar with. Like I said, I think they've only been around for like 5 years, maybe since 2018, 2019. But I mean, it's this new brand of punk rock. They're like they would have fit in with like X-Ray Specs and the Avengers and like the Screamers and like all these like LA bands and British bands from the late 70s. It's like they're doing this style, like they're Australians, so like Australia has its own history of punk rock and like legacy of that, but they're doing like something very like unexpected in this time. And I think that there's a new kind of generation of kids and young bands that are starting to kind of recapture this, and I've seen their name around for that, and then this was a chance to kind of get in and be like, okay, here's a new punk rock band, let me see what they're all about.
I also got notes of Riot Girl. Like, it's not, no perfect Riot Girl, but there's definitely, it's adjacent, right? Again, just almost exactly what you said, John. This name kind of has gone around almost in the same way you said you discovered them, Peter. Like, I feel like I've seen it on Instagram, I've seen it in passing on Threads and other social media sites, and like it just, I never kind of push play on a song. I mean, I rarely have time to do it anyway, like for pleasure, but this is like the perfect opportunity to go, you know what? Fine, yeah, and look, man, I'm super high on Australian punk, Australian rock bands, where I am right now. So it seemed like the perfect opportunity to learn about this band and dive in. And I mean, again, they haven't been around long, so they don't have a ton of music, Peter. I mean, I think we ended up basically getting half the catalog. I feel like we didn't have a lot of talk in the group about, hey, this is where we're at. It was just kind of, yeah, I got my 20 ready to go. What were you looking for, like, as you're putting your 20 together for this?
So I kind of adopted Jenny's recent style of picking, where I just go through the albums and I'm just like, fuck yes, and then that goes on the list. And I got to, I think, 21 at first, and then it was just like, all right, which one do I leave off? And then that was that.
I mean, the easiest approach. This doesn't always have to be, brain-rackingly hard. Was this a brain racker for you, John?
Not really. I mean, it came together fairly quickly. I mean, they do kind of, I mean, not that this is a bad thing, but they do kind of one thing and they do it very well. And like they kind of stray from it. Like you can tell there's an evolution going on, and like they're a current band, so we'll see where that goes in the future. But it was just like, yeah, like just going through and listening, like what grabs me on the first listen, what sticks out to me, what gets stuck in my head. And yeah, I mean, it came together pretty quickly. I don't think, they're one of those bands where there's not a lot of there's not a lot of diversity. There's not a lot of like, oh, do I go with their really early years or when they evolve to their later years? It's all it's very immediate and in your face. And so I think it was a little bit easier to just be like, okay, what grabs me right away?
Yeah. I took the same way. Like I don't think I had a ton on the first pass, and not because there weren't ones available, but it is kind of speaking to what you're saying, John. Like the thing they do really good. So I mean, it feels like that could be like a crapshoot type thing when it comes to gameplay, but I also feel like other than a few songs, I feel like there really isn't going to be a wrong list to come out of this. Like it's about, getting the correct energy. I found myself like, leaning towards one kind of thing, like one kind of energy that, that just kind of I gravitated towards. And kind of, like you said, they kind of are evolving their sound a little bit, and I enjoy it quite a bit, but like, where does that mix into the list? So yeah, this wasn't backbreaking, and I feel like I'm breaking my back to make more conversation here than needs to be. So like, let's simplify. Let's move on to the next thing, which is, of course, the final say. I mean, it feels like, we all kind of had a very similar approach to our playlist, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Peter, how many do you think we get through?
Considering it's a pretty small discog, I'm gonna shoot high, and I'm gonna say 8.
Ooh, yeah. I think that's completely reasonable. What do you think, John?
Well, I'm a little gun shy after Flight of the Conchords, where we all overshot like by a long shot. So I'm gonna be a little more reserved, and I'm gonna say 4.
Okay. Well, my initial number's out there, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. 6 was my initial thought. I feel like there's only 3 of us. There's not a ton of songs out there. This is one where I feel comfortable actually winning. Like there's a couple songs that they don't get in. I'd be cool with going, yeah, that's the one I want. So, all right. There we go. We're going to take a quick pause, and when we come back, we're going to play the game. It's programmed. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 3 of us have come through the Amyl and the Sniffers discography and plucked out 20 songs that we're now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never heard of Amyl and the Sniffers. My inclination is always to do the thing. So I'm going to do the thing. How about Pleasure Forever?
Yep.
No.
Okay. Actively playing the game. Pleasure forever, though. Grabs a 2. I can get it.
Fun fact, that first EP, they wrote and recorded it in 12 hours.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
How you do it?
Yeah. Don't overthink it. I love it. All right. Peter?
I'm gonna go to what I think is kind of their mission statement. Freaks to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stole mine. That's my number 1.
Boom. There we go. That one felt like, I don't want to say home. I'm glad that you grab the way you describe it as mission statement. I think I thought that, but didn't clock it, I should say. Boom. Freaks to the front gets through. All right. John?
All right, I'm just gonna go down the list here. How about Some Mutts?
Oh, fuck. No.
I got
Okay. I'm into it. Hold on. Control F. 1 and 2. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm a man repeating himself. I don't know that there's very many people that like listen to like every episode, but if you're here and you're an Amyl and the Sniffers fan, not because you're a deprogram fan, sometimes I don't have answers to why I don't have something, and that's one of those songs. I guarantee you there's not a single answer that I have for any of these, why I wouldn't have any of these. So, all right, back to me. I was listening to this one a little while before we went on. How about Starfire 500?
I've got it.
Nope.
Oh, all right. Interesting. Inchinok. All right. Gets a 2. Peter?
I'm gonna go to their newest album, Jerkin.
Yes.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like Justin said, like I got no answers for you. It's just what grabbed me in the moment.
All right. John?
All right. Stole My Push Bike.
No.
No.
That's a good
right.
one, though. That's a good one. I'm almost positive that made my first pass. All right. All right. Let me do the Australian one. Don't need a cunt like you to love me.
No.
No.
All right. I mean, I had to put the very Australian thing. All right. Peter.
GFY, which stands for Go Fuck Yourself.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
That one I also feel like could be in that mission statement kind of conversation. Very much felt like that. I am scrolling past it. There we go. Self-titled record. So tasty. I mean, we mentioned like they live in the punk rock realm. So many of these are like a minute 45, minute 49. Like this one's a minute 49. Barely breaking 2 minutes. I mean, it's just beautiful. It is just beautiful. All right. GFY's in. John?
Maggot.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I did have that one. I guess I don't. Huh. That must have been like 21 or something, because I wanted to immediately say yes. All right. I'll go back to Big Attraction. How about I'm Not a Loser?
No.
Yes, and I almost didn't because when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's the Descendants cover. And then it wasn't. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not cool. And then it's a pretty good song. So I kept it anyway.
Oh wait, I do have it.
Oh, just like that.
It was near the bottom of my list, but it's there.
There we go. Big Attraction. I mean, it goes without saying. Very good track one band. A lot of punk bands are. Again, minute 50. Like. All right. Peter?
Speaking of track ones, Guided by Angels.
Oh, fuck me. I shouldn't have said that because no.
No, I don't have it either.
All right.
John?
Bailing on Me.
Fuck.
Yep.
No. That's a good one. That's a good one. 2. All right. How about Gacked on Anger?
Got that?
No, it was a late cut.
Oh, man. I think we're officially at an NTP, though. There's still a lot to go here, but we're only at 3 unanimous. All right, Peter?
I don't think I'm pronouncing this correctly, but Balaclava Lover Boogie.
I got it.
No.
All right. 2. John?
You Should Not Be Doing That.
God damn. I know for a fact that was like 20. That was on my first cut. Or my first.
I should have had that.
Yeah. I should not be cutting that. Oh, into the bin. I'll try one off the new record. How about Chewing Gum?
No.
Yes.
Hey. This twos round is going to be pretty rough. All right, Peter?
This was a single, Born to Be Alive.
No.
Yes.
Sweet.
I like that one a lot.
Boom. Yeah. I mean, this does no good. I must have had more like 26 or 27 on the first pass. I feel like I had that one too. All right, John?
Knifey.
No.
No.
Really? Okay.
Don't have a reason.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, it usually, I feel better when I have one, but some bands you just don't. You didn't even.
I mean, they don't have any songs where I'm like, oh, fuck this song. Like,
exactly. You
they're
know,
all pretty good.
Yeah. Getting down to it here. How about Choices?
No.
Yes.
Interesting. Inchinnock. All right, Peter?
How about Security?
No.
No.
Not hitting the bin a lot, but hitting it enough to be noticeable. All right. John?
How about Hertz?
I got that one.
Damn it. I almost went back and added that one because I don't think it made my first pass, but I remember it sticking out, and then it's the only answer I got when I asked Threads what,
Oh, wow.
it's literally the only thing anybody said. And again, I remember it sticking out. I should have went back and listened to it and tried to find space for it, and I just didn't. All right. What do I got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got a couple more rounds, I think. How about Control?
No.
Yes.
All right. I'll take that too. This is going to be something.
No kidding.
Oh, we're not hitting 8. I know that.
Yeah.
We're already at 13 twos.
Well, all right. Control has 2. Peter?
How about Monsoon Rock?
Yes.
No.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Starting to run low here.
We're also going to have to trim half of these 2s at this point. And that's assuming we don't... How many?
I've got 4 left.
Okay.
I had 6.
All right, so we'll do one more round after John's, and then we'll dump out. All right, John?
All right. How about Pigs?
No.
No.
Funny that that's the one that I don't have a awe or anything. Feels like that one probably fit really well with everything we've talked about with them. All right, so last one to toss out there before the dump out. How about Blowjobs?
I mean, in general, yeah, but the song not on my list.
No.
All
No.
right.
Don't have it.
Into the bin it goes. All right, Peter?
How about It's Mine?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, yes. Whew. Yes.
Yep, I got it too.
Hey.
Hey,
I thought it was going to be literally 21, but no, it was not. Let's go find it. There's a lot on that last record that I liked. Minute 37. All right. John?
About Doing in Me Head.
Oof. That's the one I was thinking about
Yeah.
when I said that. No, I love that one.
Not good enough.
No. That's the other Australian one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 4 so far with the possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 left. So we might be able to land one more. All right. Starting from the top. Mandalay.
nope.
Nope.
All right. Westgate.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Capital.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's like we were all sitting on that one.
Yeah.
All right. So that
There goes my 4.
there goes your 4. I mean, it's not, you did win a couple this year, I feel like, but, or last year.
Yeah.
Where are you, Capital? There you are. Oh, comfort to me. I guess I just did not expect to hit one in the dump out. All right. What else have I got left here? Capital gets the 3. Facts.
No.
Yes.
A. And last but not least, Tiny Bikini.
Yes.
No.
There we go. All right, so we get 5, which means we're going to have to talk our way out of it, which is fine. And I think, if my math is correct, that means you only got 2 left, Peter?
I got 1 left.
Okay. Oh, duh, yeah, because you just had Tiny Bikini. Or Facts, rather. Okay, what's your last one?
Cup of Destiny.
Nope.
All right. And then just for fun, John?
My last one is Going Somewhere.
All right, going somewhere. Boom. We covered a lot of ground here, fellas. Without missing a lot either. 34 out of 49? That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's pretty good. 1, 2. I had 4 in the bin. All right, so what did we get through here? The 5 unanimous already. Freaks to the front. GFY, I'm not a loser. It's mine. Capital. And then here are these 2s. 16 that we need to trim down to 5. All right, Pleasure Forever, Some Mutts, Starfire 500, Jerkin, Maggot, Bailing on Me, Gacked on Anger, Baklava, Lover Boogie, Chewing Gum, Born to Be Alive, Choices, Hurts, Control, Monsoon Rock, Facts, and Tiny Bikini. Is there one that's really sticking out at you, Peter, that you feel like we should have had?
Pleasure Forever.
Any pushback on that, John?
No.
All right, let's grab that. So same question to you. Is there one you feel like we should have got?
Yes. And I'm looking at it like there's 2 I think that that jump out. It's Some Mutts and Born to Be Alive.
I was the odd man out there. So I got Born to Be Alive was close. Some Mutts I'm not going to push back against. So let's get both of those. Unless you've got anything against either of those, Peter.
I had those on my list. So
Yeah,
I'm cool with it.
Yeah. I'd like to put up Starfire 500 for number 9 here. If anybody has anything against that.
I'm cool with it.
I don't remember loving that one, but I'm fine with it.
All right. And so that brings us to number 10. Now let's look at what do we got here. We've got pretty even representation if we care about that. 3 from self-titled, 2 from Comfort to Me. Do we want the new one is Cartoon Darkness? Do we want another one from Cartoon Darkness? I mean,
I think so.
what do we got here? Chewing
I
Gum.
don't think it really matters. I mean, if we want to, but
Yeah.
I don't think it has to be.
We've got Chewing Gum and Tiny Bikini if we want to go that route. If we feel like we've got enough self-titled, then Control and Monsoon Rock are out. Facts is sitting there. I think that was off the single. Choices and Hurts from Comfort to Me. I know. I mean, something could be said for Hurts because it was the only answer I got, and I remember it sticking out. I didn't find a place for it in my list. So, is there something jumping out at you, John?
Probably Bailing on Me.
Oh yeah. That's Cartoon Darkness as well. Oh, I should have scrolled up because Jerkins from Cartoon Darkness as well. We have 4 left from that one. Same question to you, Peter. Is there one jumping out at you?
Either Jerkin or Bailing on Me.
I can make a case for Jerkin. I mean, it made my list. Bailing on Me was close. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Bailing on Me than Jerkin. I don't know why. But you guys both said Bailing on Me, so I feel like if we grab that one, it rounds us out nicely.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's do that. Bailing on Me. I'll run this down. Freaks to the Front. GFY. I'm Not a Loser. It's Mine. Capital. Pleasure Forever. Some Mutts. Born to Be Alive. Starfire. 500. Bailing on Me rounds us out. Peter, of those 10, which one do you think is the one?
Freaks to the Front.
Yeah, I think I agree. What do you think, John?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's lock that in. No need to delay on that. I got to go through this list quick because it's only a minute 41 to get it done. All right. Freaks to the Front. GFY. I'm Not a Loser. It's Mine. Capital. Pleasure Forever. Some Mutts. Can't Be Muzzled. Born to Be Alive. Starfire 500. And Bailing on Me rounds us out. And with that, let's let Freaks to the Front get a moment in the sun.
I'm short, I'm fucked up, I'm bloody ugly. Get out my way, don't bloody touch me.
Get out my way, don't bloody touch me. Yeah, there we go. Freaks to the Front it is. And Freaks to the Front of the Patreon. Patreon.com/ohhi. Justin's a great place to show your support for this show. Would love to have you aboard. $1 a month gets you in the door. It gets you this program before the rest of the world. It gets you the after the fact conversation that we are about to have. And that goes up like immediately. It gets the occasional "Oh, hi, Justin." Again, I haven't been very good at getting those out there, but I do it occasionally. Sometimes it'll get you some music. Who knows what could go up there? All sorts of stuff. It also gets you access to our Discord channel without having to search for it. And it gets you access to certain channels in our Discord server that are only available to patrons. So check that out if that would be something you'd like to do. If not, you can find the Legion of Stupid Discord server and just come in and help us grow a tree. That's happening in there. We're counting still. That's fun. Get in on that. There's a bot that we all like to yell at because it always comes in at the most inopportune time. And I've tried to disable it like several times and kick it several times, and it always finds its way back somehow. Shrug. So that happens. That's good times. And also, it's a great place where if you want to get in on the show, there is a whole deprogrammed channel where you can talk about episodes and a Finding Panelists thread that you can jump on and say, hey, I'd like to talk about this band. And we can get you on the show. The sign-up sheet is there. It's a great way to come and talk to people about music, if nothing else. Good times are had in the Legion of Stupid Discord server. Of course, we're a podcast. Subscribe, rate, comment. All that stuff is super duper helpful. Leave a comment on you can leave us a message, I believe is the branding that Spotify uses. You can leave us a message on a spot if you're listening on Spotify. But if you're going to do that, please leave 5 stars. And that definitely helps us in the algorithm. Most of you are listening on Apple Podcasts. If you're doing that, please give us a 5-star review. Would appreciate that a great deal. Say, hey, I like the Amyl and the Sniffers episode. Good job. Whatever you want to say. But 5 stars would be super duper helpful. Wherever else you're listening, sharing is caring. Telling somebody that you listen to the show is the absolute best way you can help. Hey, I listen to Deprogrammed. You should too. I would appreciate that more than words could ever convey. So with that, Amyl and the Sniffers, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.